just making some pens here now. What? Got you on the old fish eyes. Anyway, haven't been making a whole lot of video. I've been doing a whole shit ton of custom seeding, so been busy doing that and spraying. As you've seen, we're pretty much caught up spraying now. I got 2.5 quarters left to do, so things are looking up here finally. Anyway, there's not a whole lot of custom seeding to do here yet. I've got I think this quarter and another one after this, so yeah, it's getting late, but the guy had nothing but trouble with his versatile tractor. Had it in at a shop there to get fixed, and according to him, they pretty well took forever to get it going. So transmission issues, fucking, oh man. Anyway, he gave me a call and said, would you be interested in doing some custom seeding? And I said, well, you know what? I probably could do that, because I got a gearbox to pay for, so, well, I already paid for it, but it'd be nice to make that money back. Anyway, so we're doing about, oh, I don't know, 800,000 acres for this guy, and yeah, we're just about done. So seed this canola first, because it's getting a little bit late to seed canola, and it's just coming up out of the ground now. Then we switched to barley, so I've been seeding oats, or I mean canola and barley. But anyway, he sprayed his field here. As you can tell, it almost looks like he didn't, but it's dying now. And the old lady gave him some chemical there yesterday, and made a huge difference. It whatever she gave him to put on here, they sure fucking browning that shit off. Thistles, canola, everything. You name it, it's in here. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna flip her around here and make another loop-de-loop and come back, and I'm gonna try to make my 3 headlands. I'm not gonna go all the way around here. It's a little bit wet on this side, so even if I gotta wait, I don't know, say half a day or something to seed this little side, then that'll be fine. But for now, we will just stay on the east side. So, mint. I'm gonna, maybe what I'll do is I think I'm gonna go up to this hill up here, and then I'll spin around and take her back. Fucking fan speed, shut the hell up. Alright, well, we got a whole bunch of video clips here that's just like fucking here and there, and I've been just giving her, trying to get the neighbor seeding done for him. But anyway, we got a little bit of chem here to do our wheat on the home quarter. There's some bad fucking weeds in there, because that's where our silage was last year. And yeah, we're gonna get that tidied up today. So let's take this chem over there. I'm in town, got a coffee, of course. And yeah, I got done for the neighbor there, so that was mint. Fuck, I gotta clean this machine out. Holy man, is it a fucking mess. Anyway, got the old $300 light bar in here for the corn planter, so that's why that's in here. But anyways, I'm gonna take this chem out to the sprayer trailer, which is out in the field already, and the sprayer's out there, and it's unfolded, and it's pretty much ready to go. So I gotta look up how much wheat I got seeded at home here. I thought it was only like 35 acres, but we got 40 acres of chem here, so I just have to fill her up to 400 gallons, I suppose. But yeah, we'll figure that out when we get there. Oh, good old DEF pump. Man, I love that stuff. Alright, so how's it going, Paul? hanging out for another harvest season, the old girl. So I looked it up. There's 36 acres, I guess, of wheat at home here. So I might as well just mix a 40. I mean, what's 4 acres, right? So I think what we'll do is we'll give her a fucking good shot. We'll go 10 gallon, and I don't know why those booms seep down like that. That's kind of fucking annoying as hell. Must be an O-ring leak somewhere, I guess. So there's no hydraulic oil on the fucking ground, so doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. This thing's got that auto boom height on it, and well, I'm not exactly sure if isn't that part of the reason, but it's the first time I've ever lifted it up that high. Anyway, that's how she goes. Okay, so see if this little girl will start. Oh, fucking just mint. We're gonna fire up all our auto steering here. Turn on the old Outback E-Drive. Turn this on. It should fire up, I think. I haven't done a whole lot of spraying here. Lift our booms up. Oh yeah, there she comes. Got a nice stereo on this thing too now. All the boys off the old group chat and Snapchats, they heard it. It fucking really pumps. But yeah, of course, you know, with stupid YouTube, they really poo-poo that idea of having music in your video if it isn't boughten. So anyway, I guess we will. We're gonna fire this up. That's my rate controller, and this is my auto boom shut off. So whenever I overlap, that thing there tells me, and it shuts the booms off, boom sections off all on its own. So that's kind of nice. So this is what I do. Try not to hit fuck all. I lift that up all the way, go right up over top the truck, just about for the ladder to touch the. Oh yeah. Touch the trailer there. So I think we're gonna start a new job. I actually don't mind this Outback now that we kind of got it figured out, but yeah. Now we need an AB line, and we need a new AB line, and we need, why won't that work? Set A, there we go. Now we gotta go 90 degrees, apply, and there we go. Our lines are set up and ready for Sprayink. So now this guy here, this Automate, like I said, shuts all my boom sections off. When you're running this, we finally figured it out that you gotta have the boom switches off, and then your aim's gotta be in automatic, and that's the pulsing on the tips, and I'll show you that later. Later on, but these two things here share the same antenna. So that's your auto steer, that's your boom shut off. Now the boom shut off thing is hooked into your rate controller, and what do we set at here? 10 gallons, so that should be good. And then we're gonna put, I don't know if Carter erased these or not. Yep, he did. All at 0. So this year, so far in the sprayer, we've sprayed 8,500 gallons of water. So we're not full, because we're not going to do a full load, but we're going to do 400 gallons. So you got to hit enter, 400 gallons, enter, now it's set. So we're set for that, and like I said, rate 1, we're on rate 1, 10 gallons, rate 2, I think I had it 7.5, yeah. Okay, should be good. Let's go put some chem in this son of a bitch. What a perfect use for a shitty old fucking ladder. Oh man, did I ever get close to that? Hopefully that don't wreck my hose. Oh, it's gonna miss. It's gonna miss, good enough. I know Carter rinsed the sprayer out. But we're just gonna pop this off and drain it out. I knew there was water and flush in there yet. I knew it! Okay, so all in all, that hose should be pretty clean. I'm gonna put my gloves on anyway. Just, I don't really give a fuck about the chemical on my hands, but I don't want to get my sprayer dirty. Then the steering wheel's all sticky, like, well, never mind. There we go. Nice, fucking nice. Okay, so at seeding time, this old tank here decided to get a little hairline crack, and it leaked our product out. So what I ended up doing is I cut this out of an old plastic oil barrel, and I brake cleaned it all, and I siliconed the living fucking shit out of that. Then I siliconed the tank where the crack was, and I stuck this on, and I filled it with screws, and covered her up like that with silicone, and then there's not a leak. So that's nice. We're gonna end up using all this water today anyway, so we might as well start with this back tank. We usually go with this guy first and get the weight off the tandem axle. And of course you're gonna leak, you fucking pile of shit. So I think what we're gonna end up doing, I don't know if we're gonna do it right away, but hang on, I'll bring you back. I need 2 hands. What I was gonna say, that's pretty much as good as it gets, and once I start pumping the water, that leak quits. But what I was gonna say is, I think what we're gonna do is take these fittings and take out the couplers, and then fucking thread that right into the valves, and then take these off, and then just put bar fittings on here instead of the couplers, because we never take these tanks off this trailer. I thought maybe I would take it off and haul bales with this thing, but yeah, it's never happened, and like I said, I don't know how many fucking years. So that's what we're gonna do, and then that way when you're pumping the water like that, you don't got any air leaks. The trouble with pumping like that and you got air leaks going into your sprayer, well, air and chemical make foam. So yeah, that's something you don't want. Look at this, I got all my lights working even. Oh, fuck yeah. Isn't that nice? Everything is working on the old girl now. About fucking time, eh? Cost us enough money, but you know what? You got a pretty decent sprayer in the end. So I gotta get some skinny tires for it yet for fungicide season and desiccation station, and we should be good to go. So usually what I do is, a good thing with the chem handler is when you punch your jugs in there, like they'll usually tell you, okay, well, you got to put your broadleafs in first, or put your grassy chem in first, or whatever. I always find with the chem handler, it mixes it up enough, and you know, it doesn't really matter unless my wife or my brother actually tell me, you know, you really gotta make sure you put in A chemical first and then B chemical, or you'll get curdling. But when you're spraying shit like this, it's not that big a deal. So this shit's really potent. Holy fuck, it does 40 acres, you old barrow. Nice. So I'll show you how we do the math on this. So when you buy Bayer products, it's kind of nice because it'll tell you how many acres it'll do. Not all the companies do that, and I really like that. So this guy does 20 acres a jug, so there'll be 2 jugs in there. So the whole box is 40 acres, so it makes it easy to figure it out. But like how they do it like this, 20-20, so that's 40 acres a case. This shit here is 80 acres a case, and it's half the jug, so that's how you know it's good. A little bit of foam in there, not a big deal. Get out of there, come on. There we go. Now let's take this jug, not the piss jug, but this jug, then you just stab it. That wasn't a good stab, that was a one-hand stab. Son of a bitch. Then I run this lever here. There's a little fucking thing up on the top there. That, oh yeah, she's like snot. She is like snot, this stuff. I'm gonna lose my fucking phone. She's just like the snot. There we go. So yeah, this will clean out. I'm gonna have to shut it off. Let the water and a bit of chem drain out. And we'll give her another shot. Sometimes I'll shake it up like that, like you're playing with it. Shut it off, let the water drain out. A little bit of last squirties on the bottom. And then I'll show you how it turns that snot into nice. Look at that fucking leaky bastard. Okay, so when you got that little snot looking stuff and then you hit the agitator, it really mixes it up nice. Holy fuck, we got a leak at the sprayer. Hang on. And you know, I put new seals on this fucking thing, and apparently it doesn't matter. There we go. That should get it. That should have it. Nice. I put new seals in there and it didn't really make a difference. So when you get down to the nitty gritty, I plumbed a water wash wand. And this is awesome, this thing. We had this on our old chem handler when me, my uncle, and my dad farmed together. I thought that was a wicked idea. So basically what I did was when I bought this chem handler, I built my own on here. Hope you can see, and my rubber glove's not in the way. If you don't have this little garden hose thing on here, you miss everything that's up in the top. There. Our old chem handler, the old 3-inch one. I don't know if it's more fancy or what the hell, but it had a little sprinkler dink up in the lid here. Or maybe it was back here, I can't remember. But when you put water to it, it would fucking spin around and wash the whole chem handler out, so you didn't really need that. Okay, now we're giving her straight water. Now we gotta go to 400 gallons on the sprayer. And I'll take you over here so I don't fall off. You can see the chemical coming up in the thing there. So I'm gonna fill her to 400 and I'll bring you back. I guarantee you I'll fuck something up if I try to vid you it. I just seen the old buddy Aaron there, old I was gonna say Prairie Farm Report, but that ain't right. Old Prairie Sunset Ranch put up a new vidya. So just so you know he's not dead, and get over there and fucking give him a sub or two if you don't mind. Another guy too, my buddy Scott, old Spruce Stomper. You want to see some funny videos, you gotta go watch that guy. Fuck, he just cracks a guy up. He's got a lot of good ideas, that guy. Just saying. You might be missing out if you don't go check out his channel. So I'm gonna show you this. So we're a little wee bit above 400 gallons according to that. That 4 there, that's 400. But that's fine. That's fine. Because my plan is to because my brother just, like I said, cleaned it out, and I might change this though, because tank volume, let's go 410. So we're gonna use 10 gallons to prime the boom. Like I said, Carter just cleaned out the cleaned the sprayer out and left it sit here, so we need to back it up and then start the pump and fill the boom with chemical, so your first 30 or 40 or 50 or 100 feet isn't just water, if you know what I'm saying. So why do you only mix a 400 tank? Because I'm spraying, here's the reason, I'm spraying different chemical on this home quarter, on this dirty fucking wheat out here, than I am on the other 2 quarters of wheat at home. So that is why I'm doing it like that. So let's try and kill some of this kochia. That'll be a good idea. If I got any left, I'm gonna come back in here anyway. Fucking blooms down. That should work. There we go. Put the main mast down a bit. There she goes. Fuck yeah. And then hopefully that way the wind don't kill my alfalfa. And now with this shit, you can, it's kind of white looking. Where's that boom back so far? Oh, whatever, it's gotta be where it'll be. Okay, so we gotta turn the pump on. Now we got no pressure in our boom. So usually what I do is I open the sparge a little bit. There it is. There's my boom pressure, that's my sparge valve pressure. So apparently I don't need to open the sparge valve because my boom pressure light went out. So that's good. Now we're going to put this in manual mode and flick the switch on, and I'm not exactly sure. Oh yeah, you can see it coming out of there. So we're going to prime that shitty water out of there until it kind of turns white on the plants. And once it turns white, then we're going to shut it off, because that is actual chemical coming out, and that's what we want. Kind of looks white now. There's 10 gallons. That should be pretty good. Let's go check it out and we'll see if it stinks. So that should work good. Oh. Oh yeah. I can smell it. See that? That's only 10 gallons we pumped out of that. Look at this boom, is funny. It always seems to go back until well, there's a sensor on here somewhere. It always goes back until you start driving. Once you start driving, then it corrects itself and then it goes straight. So anyway, I'm gonna get everything else set up in the cab here, and I'll bring you back and I'll show you what I've done. Fuck, is that zoomed in? Woo! So yeah, I think we're ready to go now here. Give me a minute. Okay, so just about got everything set here. I gotta turn this GPS on, and then we're gonna, whoops, I went the wrong way. Dang it. There we go. Down. Start a new job. Yes. There. Clearing the data. There we go. Now we're ready to spray. So we can flick this son of a bitch back into auto now. Back up to there. And now the switch doesn't do shit on here. It's all run through here now, because we got the GPS turned on and it's talking to the map. So now what I was going to try to tell you guys, because I was trying to explain this to Nick on how these aim commands work. So you can rev it right up. So right now, to start pressure, I got it. See, now it's coming back down. So now my outside rounds, I usually turn my pressure down. I'll probably go to, say, 45, something like that. 50, whatever, good enough. And it doesn't matter what you have that set at, your pressure. Your gallons always stay the same. I think we're ready to go here. Yep, we're spraying. Come on, straighten out, you fucking boom. You're not really going super fast, but there it comes. There it comes. Okay, now we're gonna paint. There we go. Come on, straighten out. So like I said, we're putting on 10 gallons the acre, and our pressure can stay at 45 or 50 or whatever you set it at. Hang on a second, I got something going on here. Come on, straighten out the bastard. There we go. There, that's better. Okay, so we're spraying. We're spraying. I shouldn't have did this on the headlamp, try to video for you guys, but that's fine. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I can set that at 45 psi, so I have less drift. And basically what's going on is I'm still putting 10 gallons the acre down. Right there, there's my rate, 10 gallons. But I can turn my pressure down, up or down, and I can set that. I mean, I can spray whatever speed I want, and it will still spray at 45 psi. So by doing that, your water droplets are bigger, and that's what's better for the wind. The only reason I know this is because we had a 4410 and 4420 brother-in-law had, and 4430, 4440. So pretty familiar with case sprayers. But anyway, so basically what I'm getting at is the older style sprayers, like the Spray Coops and the Wilmars and the Rogators, John Deeres, you can't, as far as I know, if they don't have the sort of the aim style, you can't set your pressure. You can only set your pressure by speed. And I mean by speed is you got to go slow around your headland so your water droplets are bigger, so you don't have drift. But anyways, I'm gonna fucking hammer down here, and I'll bring you back when I get going on the straightaways. Okay, so now that we're going on the straightaway, I can show you how this fucker works. Because now I don't give a shit about drift because I'm way out, so I'm gonna turn this up to about 65, 63, 2, 1, whatever. And now we got finer droplets, and we got better coverage now. Should be good. I'm not going very fast just so I can show you guys. But I don't know if you can even see the chemical coming out of there or not. I can. But. So yeah. So right now, these are my boom sections. So I got two going right now because we're overlapping here on the map. And if we, for some reason, come in this way or it ends up going out that way, we'll get more or less booms working. Sections, I mean. So once you're in this auto mode and the GPS is talking to your map, these switches down here don't mean shit. I just leave them off and fuck it, good enough, away you go. So I think we're gonna get another boom section turned on here right away. I'll try to zoom out a little bit so you can see everything. I'm gonna get one turned on here right now. Yep, there it is. Perfect. She's working mint. Working mint. Okay, bring you back in bed. I gotta turn around. All in all, the wheat looks pretty good. Just a little bit dirty. Fucking kochia in there. And some thistles. And yeah, I guess we shouldn't have cheaped out on the chemical last year when we had our silage barley in here. So, oh well. Whatever. The shit'll get her. Spend a little more money in the old in crop and should be good. So we got 5 going now. They're all giving her at 65 psi's. A little bit of a dip here. Woo, baby. And fucking the auto boom height on this thing runs off pressure. So when I don't even use it. So when the tires hit the ground, it lifts it up. Actually, the tires got to run on the ground. I don't like that. I think that's maybe hard on the boom, so we don't use it. But we could upgrade the same system and then get sensors on there. I think that's going to be a lot better. That's what we had on our other case sprayer. And fucking, you know, when you're spraying little crops like this, it actually worked pretty damn good. But when you got into your fungicides and stuff like that when the crop is a lot taller. It was more of a pain in the frickin' ass, I'm gonna be honest with you. They it didn't really work as good as they try to tell us. So yeah, it for some reason it would sort of dip down like that, and your fucking boom would swipe the heads off the plants, and yeah, I didn't care for it, so I didn't spray with it either. So anyway, I'm gonna crank up my tunes here and fucking bring you back. Look at that stone, man. I gotta get a backhoe. Son of a gun, I've just been everywhere, fuck's sakes. Got the white quad sprayer going and got the great quad going today. We got a ½ inch of rain last night. Couldn't really even tell out here, but I'm just looking in the rows down here, and there's lots of alfalfa and clover coming, so fucking mint. I like that. Anyway, we're just rolling the way here. Gotta get this done so I can take Terry's roller back to him. And then I got a bunch of stones I gotta pick. I ended up digging a few out with the drill just over by that low spot. There's the cows. They haven't come and seen me yet, so that's good. And yeah, so I gotta get the stone picker hooked up. I could have put it in the other tractor too, but fuck, I don't mind this old girl. And then I gotta take this auto steer out, put it back in my swather, so get it set and ready for haying season. Oh yeah, right around the corner. We won't be haying this year, I don't think, but I guess you never really know. I wish I would have put my foot pedal in here. Would have made it nice and handy. We got one heifer over here. We treated her the other day. She's got a sore foot. Got some fucking old wire, I guess, found in that fence line. So we're treating her, and then there's a few cows left on that other side. But that might be like in the next video, or maybe I'll add it to this. I don't really know. I really don't know what I'm doing 95% of the time. But this cross fence here has got 2 wires, hot wires on it, and I think I'm gonna put a barbed wire across the middle, because usually what happens is the fucking calves go across, and then they knock the wire down as they run through, and then it arcs on the ground, grounds the fencer out, and then the fencer don't work with the fuck. So that's the plan. How are you now? Not so bad. Well, we're just in the midst of making some hay. We're going to start with our squares first, all at home here. And then it looks like a bunch of rain coming. For like 2 or 3 days, so that's fine. But it'd sure be nice to get the hay picked up. So I got the old New Holland hooked onto the old hiker, bale picker, and I got Army. I should have really did this the other way. I should have put Army on here, just because the hitch is quite a bit lower than this thing, and I didn't have to adjust that stupid thing where the square bales go in. But that's fine, whatever, is what it is. So I guess that'll be a future video. So thanks for watching. Keep your arses tight, and mint. See you in the next one.